Hello, welcome back to my channel. We are back in 2025. That's kind of crazy. I hope everyone had a great New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. They welcomed in the new year with friends and family and feeling loved and having fun. Thank you all so much for being super patient and kind while I took some time off. Had a few things just happen in my personal life. Nothing bad, no need to worry, but I just needed some time off. But I am back, and Amberlynn, she really did the most. She graced us with a bunch of drama that I don't think she expected to blow up the way it has, but of course it has. I think she expected it to blow up, but I don't think she expected it to blow up the way, like, in the manner that it has. Because again, Amberlynn definitely has some sort of like personality disorder, for sure. She's definitely either got narcissism, sociopath, psychopath. I don't know what it is, but she's got something, okay? And the problem with her is that she's not smart. So she does all the things that people who suffer with these mental illnesses do, but in a really dumb way, because she's really stupid, like really fucking stupid. And so it's blown up in her face, which is quite beautiful for us. I am recording on my camera it's my professional photography camera. And I think I figured out a situation that works, mostly because I have to read things off my phone. So I thought, well, better not be so fucking lazy and figure this shit out. So hopefully this is good for you guys. I do know that my camera automatically adjusts and you can hear it. So if you hear a little clicking noise or like a noise, it's focusing. Hopefully it doesn't do that too much. Yeah. So anyways, to begin, I did watch her video she uploaded 4 days ago called Taking Accountability about my semaglutide appointment and something, I don't know. I did watch The Ankle, who won. I will post his videos talking about the cookie crumble or crumble cookie shenanigans that are happening right now. He's covered it really well. He's pretty like on top of it all, so I will have his videos linked below. But I watched his video talking about this. Honestly, I couldn't even get through his video. He's great, but it was just so boring. And she like apologized for wasting food, blah, blah, blah. I don't care. Then the next video is my cookie crumble. Yeah. My crumble cookie video was leaked celebrating my birthday. Y'all, the most cringy part of the video before this was her buying herself a happy birthday crown. One, that's cute if like your friends buy it and you're like going out to the bar, because like that's what it's meant for. It's like going out to the bars, you're going out someplace and you're with your friends and they kind of want to embarrass you, but in a cute way. It's like putting all the attention on you. It's meant to be cute. It's not cute when a 34-year-old just buys it for herself to go play bingo. It's not giving. But Amberlynn, as she does, as a person who is so unaware of like social norms and why things happen, why things are done, because she has no relationships really, bought one for herself. So she bought that. She wore it to bingo the day before. She also wore it in her actual birthday video. And here she talks about how her cookie crumble video got leaked. I'm gonna have a clip from that.
Now I feel like I need to talk about the elephant in the room, no pun intended, so let's go do that. Who did it? Who did it? Fess up. Okay.
I got all of my screenshots from Reddit, but I'll put, why am I out of breath, y'all? It's cold and my chest is like clenched. Okay. I will post a video or a clip of her saying like, who leaked it? And she's like giddy about it. She doesn't look distraught. It doesn't look like it's something that she actually cares about. It was more of like, she was like almost joking. It's like how you joke with a friend of like, who did this? Like knowing who did it, but like just wants to like play a game or something. That's the vibes that this clip gives. And we'll see how it ends up being. Okay. When I saw that, I thought, my first reaction was, I think that she released it herself and she wanted attention because she's been baiting herself leaking, or not leaking, but putting out the Crumble cookie video for months now. Like when it first was leaked by Alexis, not leaked, but like that she did that. And then Amber Lynn was like, it's not as bad as it seems. Like she's making it seem like it's all crazy. It's really not. I couldn't even post it. Like, I don't know where I'm going to post it. First off, everyone's initial reaction in the Amberverse was she's going to probably put it behind a paywall. And in fact, that's where it initially was. I'll have a screenshot here, but someone posted, the person that put the Crumble video on Twitter and Reddit said they got it from a feeder account that was called blank, a tree like oak and willow, which Tommy used as an alias. And its location was Tommy's town in Wisconsin. The account has been wiped clean already of everything else. So, yeah, not surprising. But that was my first reaction, is that she and Tommy probably posted it, but it's not like gonna get as much attention if like you just post it willingly. So she wanted to kind of like put a little bit drama behind it and say like, oh, I don't know how this happened, but like she didn't care because she had every intention of posting it anyways. But then when people found that it was on a feeder account, of course people didn't give a fuck about the actual content of it. People cared about where she's getting it posted, right? Like this just once again proves that Emily is a feeder. Point blank period. Emily is a feeder. It is not even up for discussion at this point. It is a fact. And so of course Amber started freaking the fuck out. And I will, again, all of the screenshots that I'm reading right now, I will have over here. So then Amber posts on her community page tab, which she's deleted all of these since because she really just went on a rampage. Oh my god, yo, I'm so cold. Okay. It says, I am sure everyone knows about the rumors going around when it comes to Walnut, quote unquote. Tommy has contacted the website personally and hopes to get this figured out because not only is someone trying to impersonate her, but they are trying to make people believe I sell and am part of the feeder community, which I am not and never will be. There has to be some legalities when it comes to stuff like this because it is defamation, as they are making everyone believe it to be true. Hopefully that website can provide more information and get that person's page taken down once and for all. Yeah, no one's believing that, but I mean, pop off, sis. And then she posts, after more has been revealed today, I feel extremely violated. I said I would share the cookie video on my time, not someone else. Someone else decided to make it, send it to reaction channels. This is not the way I would have gone about it. I would have made a profit. I would have made a profit and done it when I was ready. Only 2 people actually had the physical video, Erica and Lexis. This is not true. She admitted in a live stream that she sent it to Tommy because this was in the beginning of the relationship and everyone's like, this girl's playing you. She just wants to feed you. You don't know what the fuck you're doing. And she's like, and also was like, you were talking to Erica and Emily at the same time and you're like an even more of a cheater than we already know. And she's like, no, like I sent it to Emily. She knows it. Like she's seen it. Like I'm really open with my girlfriends, blah, blah, blah. So like I have a screenshot of someone talking about that as well. And I also remember that because I was in those live streams. It wasn't Alexis because when I told her, she was shocked and immediately told me to get the law involved. Erica is backstabbing, crazy, and abusive. Funny coming from you, my girl. Funny coming from you. This is her way of getting to me. At first it didn't bother me, but the more I find out today, like how people are now trying to sell it, it is sick and I feel violated. I wouldn't do this to myself. I have done a lot of things, but not this. Amber, first off, no one sent it to reaction channels. Someone found it on a feeder site. No one got it sent to them. I remember actually Jordy asking Alexis to send the video early on because he just wanted to see like a part of it. She never sent it. He never showed anything. Like, I don't think he ever got it. And if he did, he never showed it to people. So that's just a little shit. You don't even know what you're talking about. People are now trying to sell it. Babe, it was found on a feeder site behind a paywall for $13.99. As far as we know Erica has it, we know Alexis has it, and we know Tommy has it, and we know you have it. Okay, so it's 4 people. Alexis doesn't fuck with you that much anymore. And in fact, Alexis posted a comment saying, so I didn't leak the video, and we're not really friends like that anymore. A couple texts here and there, but nothing serious. Okay, so Alexis ain't fucking with you like that anymore. I believe another one in Jordy's live stream for the latest video here that says feeder allegations, living life at 600 pounds, and resenting Alexis. So as soon as someone doesn't kiss Amber's ass, she's out there talking shit again. So Lexi, that's her name, again I'll have it here, says, apparently Amber and Emily did contact a lawyer, and that allegedly the lawyer sent me a cease and desist letter when I started the videos, but I never received it. So Amber's such a good friend, y'all. Don't you wish that you were BFFs with her? Yeah, so like, Alexis doesn't fuck with you, and honestly, we've seen this with every single girlfriend and friend. The moment that they get out of the grasp of Amber Lynn, like, people stay like 6 feet apart, you know, like they are not trying to have contact with her, they are not trying to fuck around with her, they're not trying to talk to her, they're not trying to do shit. People are trying to like build up their lives again from the way that Amber destroyed them, okay? And so Amber goes on a rampage in Jordy's chat. I might have some of the orders wrong in the timeline or the chat order, whatever, but I'm just gonna read the screenshots I have, starting with, just because I said that I would show the video doesn't mean this is the way I would leak it. Jordy, you would never be the reaction channel I would send it to. Stop being biased, it's annoying as fuck. Again, no one sent it to a reaction channel. Someone found it on behind a paywall on a feeder website, Amber. So, you know. Then you literally lied one time when I messaged you, we're live streaming, and I messaged you and you lied and told your chat you were looking at Dalmatian pictures, haha, you lie, but act holy. She's actually crazy. Like, first off, the way that she like said you lie, you lie, you lie, like multiple times, like she's like actually so filled with rage she can't think straight, which is like, I can't imagine being in a argument with her in person. That must be exhausting for the other person. But also this reminds me of when during the whole weight loss surgery arc, she got all butthurt because people caught on to her lies about and her inconsistencies about her doctor and where it was located, like her weight loss surgeon, like where they're located and the gender of the surgeon. She tried to lie saying it was a female and it was in another state, and it was I'm forgetting the surgeon's name right now, but it's the really famous surgeon that does the weight loss surgeries for like Tammy and yeah, like the quarter ton sisters or whatever the fuck it's called.
Okay, so now that she's confirmed it in a video, I love that moments ago. I love that moments ago she's like, they found his Instagram. Yeah, he's a very famous surgeon, which you also said in videos that you were going to one of the most famous weight loss surgeons in America, right? You want to know how many followers? She's like, oh, I can't believe they found his Instagram and sent him messages. I follow Dr. Smith on Instagram, okay? He has 45.1 thousand followers, okay? It's not like his Instagram is hard to find.
It's that surgeon in Kentucky. It wasn't hard to figure out. She was living in Kentucky at the time. Why would she go to a different state? She also was talking about how they're the best like weight loss surgeon in the area. It's that surgeon. And she went and like essentially harassed Zachary Michael, saying that he doxed her surgeon, which he didn't. And he just like called out a lie that he saw in his reaction. And people were already calling her out, like they didn't believe her from the beginning. And so she told him specifically what the surgeon's name was and like where she was going. He didn't ask for it. He has shown screenshots of this. And then said like, you can't say anything, and essentially like blackmailed him, not blackmailed, but like, what would the term be? I'm not sure, but essentially like, gave out information to be able to like hold over his head and like then say like, oh, well, you can't say anything because it's like dangerous for me and all blah, 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 blah. And Zachary Michael, being a nice guy, was like, okay, I won't say anything. So he didn't say who the surgeon was. And then when it finally was revealed and she like talked about it, she literally was like, oh, and he lied to you guys. No, it's because you sat there harassing him for months about
On this, I also want to thank Zachary Michael because he knew about all of this. I actually told him in private. I didn't give him like the rundown. I didn't give him every tiny detail, but he knew who my surgeon was. I went back to try to find the DMs, but I don't know. A lot of DMs were deleted. I don't know if it was because of him or because
They're not deleted at all, bestie girl. Wait, she is such a lie. They are not deleted. And I'm so surprised that she's out here acting like she was so nice to me at the time, because she was so fucking rude. She was so rude. And even when she was rude as hell to me, I still kept this for her. I still kept this secret for her because I didn't want people fucking meddling with her life. Ooh, she got me heated saying that these messages are deleted. If anything, I'm wondering, they might be deleted because she blocked me several times, but they're all here for me. They're all here. They're all here. They're all here, including the time that she said, okay, now that's fucking shitty, Zach. She said, okay, that's fucking shitty, Zach. We had a personal discussion on why I don't want people knowing who my surgeon is. Okay, so we had two separate conversations. The first one happened because I had like briefly referenced Dr. Smith in a video, okay? I briefly referenced him because she was talking about how she was surprised that her doctor had such low requirements for weight loss for her, because I think she said at one point she only had to lose like 1 pound a week or something like that. And I said, I don't know why she's acting so surprised. I know she watches the 1,000 Pound Sisters, and Dr. Smith on that show is constantly like giving them very low ballpark goals for weight loss, and he's always been like that. And she took that to be me doxing her. That's the original message she sent me, because she was like, doxing isn't okay, I don't know why you would even bring him up. And I was like, girly pop, I didn't even know that he was your surgeon until you told me in this conversation. And then I was very kind to her then, and I said, I did bring it up. This is why I brought him up. I promise that, like, I'm not going to say anything about him unless you say something about him on this channel. And then there was a second conversation, and that's where she DM'd me and said, that's fucking shitty, Zach. I can't believe that you would dox me and expose me. And that's because in one of her videos, I pointed out that she was lying lying about having a female surgeon, about having to travel overnight to get to her surgeons, and then she claimed that I was doxing her, and she was actually quite upset with me. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and read every single message, but that's a very different tone than this, like, thank you, Zachary Michael. But you know what? I'll take the thank you. I'll take it, because I really did. I really did know about it this whole time, and I really was respecting your privacy. So you're fucking welcome, despite these rude-ass messages you sent me. Oh, I'm heated. I am heated. I'm so heated. Oh, God, it's not even that serious. She just thanked me for keeping her secret. But damn. Damn if she wasn't rude as hell to me in a DM.
I'm blocked at one point. It's a mess. I do be blocking. I'm not gonna lie.
She does.
Just out of respect, I'm not gonna share our DMs because I feel like that's low life.
Well, you said, how are you gonna share our DMs? You just said they were deleted.
Action channels love to share DMs. It's like their go-to.
Listen,
It's like, oh, Amberlynn messaged me. Let me show you. It's like,
She did ask me not to show was from the thank you. I had way more DMs about that situation than what I showed you, because she was so mad at me for doxing her. I'm like, girl, fucking please. Oh my God.
for real now, come on. But yeah, Zachary Michael knew, and he didn't say a word. And in his reactions, he acted like he had no idea. And I feel like a lot of people might.
No, what was that?
About it, and like he was trying to be respectful of you and your information, and then you made it like you turned it around like he did something wrong. He didn't. It was you. So like she's just a manipulative bitch anyways, so whatever. So this whole thing of like trying again to like get his community, which she wishes she had, like this is why she doesn't like reaction channels. It's because reaction channels actually cultivate a genuine community with their audience and like actually have rapport with them. And she does not have that. She doesn't talk to any of her, any of the commenters in the chats. One, because they're mostly negative because she is a shitty person and it just shines through. But also, she is disrespectful to her audience at every point, like at every turn. She does not respect her audience and the fact that they are providing her with a fucking career. Like without them, she would not have a roof over her head. That is a fact, okay? But she constantly acts like she's doing something for her audience and not her audience showing up, right? So yeah, she's just a shit person and she has no like any genuine connection with her audience, no real support or love in her community at this point. It's all negative, and I think that's why she really detests reaction channels, specifically bigger ones like Mr. Snowflake and OhLordyItsJordy, and now the ankle as he like continues to get bigger and bigger. Like all of these channels, and Zachary Michael, right? All of these channels, the majority of comments that you're gonna see are positive, are like a lot of these reaction channels have like inside jokes with their audience. That's something she's never had, right? And Jordy specifically, he goes on lives a lot, okay? So he has even like more of a connection with his audience in that way. And she fucking hates that because she's jealous of it. So that's why she's popping off on Jordy, I think. She then posts or like comments, "You're obsessed with me. It's scary." It's kind of funny because she's in his lives all the time, but claims to have like blocked him and like hates him and doesn't like him and all these things. But like, girl, for someone that you don't like, you be watching him a lot. Then says, "Jordy, you need some sun." Which is a crazy statement to say because Amberlynn is literally whiter than a fucking vampire. Like, this bitch got like surprised by dandelions. So, it's real fucking ironic for a woman that like sees the outdoors like once a week when her mom takes her to bingo. Wild things to be saying to someone else who actually has a life. Then then she posts, "I'm not drunk, I'm completely sober," because people were saying, "What buzzball are you on?" Yeah, because she sounds drunk. And to be fair, I think she is. I think she's drunk on anger, but I think she also was probably drinking something. I won't say smoking something because weed does not do that. If anything, she'd probably be a lot chillier if she was smoking some weed. Then it says, I only ever watch your content because you lie about me constantly. Jordy doesn't lie about it. He speculates. He definitely does that, and he knows that, and he says, I'm speculating, I'm creating drama right now, blah, blah, blah. Like, he plays into it, but when he says things, it's pointing out the videos that you post. It's pointing out the information that you say. You can't be mad that someone is watching your public content and then having an opinion on it. You don't get to say, oh, well, you're lying. No, you're posting shit, and people have every right to have an opinion, have thoughts on it. That's kind of how the internet works, Amber. Then she goes, you're literally dense and money hungry, so you feed off the drama. Amber, you're one of the most dense human beings I think I've ever seen in my life. Like, genuinely one of the most dense human beings. I don't think you graduated high school. Point blank period. I do not think. I think, first off, your timeline doesn't make sense of you graduating. Your story of you in high school doesn't make sense about you literally having failed all your classes, and the last year you got all A's and then you graduated with a 3.8. Not how that works. Also, if you failed each year, you wouldn't have progressed on to the next year. Your whole fucking story doesn't make sense. I don't think you graduated high school. Also, and that's not to like downplay anyone that hasn't graduated, because there's a lot of fucking smart people that don't graduate high school for a bunch of circumstances. The point is that Amber Lynn constantly tries to make herself seem smart, and that she's like doing all these wonderful academic things, but they never make sense. And then we can just fucking listen to her speak. She does not have a grasp on the English language. Very little grasp on it. I really do not think she's like literate more than like a 4th grade level. Like, genuinely. I do not think she could read the Harry Potter books and like understand. Like, I don't think she could. Anyways, then she says, how sad. Okay. Then more of her community tab posts, again, that she deleted. It says, if anyone wins, it's me. I don't need you to make the money I make, but you need me and you need Foodie. Either way, you need someone else to keep your channel running. I don't. I'm gonna go enjoy my night now. Bye. Fast forward to the future, she did not continue to go enjoy her night. She continued to be a belligerent idiot online. Also, her views are tanking. She, on a good day, gets 40k views, which is not good for her channel. She, again, has 243,000 subscribers. To be getting 40k views, your channel is dying. It's almost dead. And the only reason that it's still semi afloat is because of reaction channels. That's also a fact. Also, reaction channels do better than you. So what that's saying is that it's not you that's entertaining, it's the person reacting to you. Also, commentary is one of the oldest forms of art in human history. It's literally what newspapers are about. It's literally what news channels are about. And this is just another form of it. Just because you hate that you keep getting caught in your fucking dumbass life doesn't make it non-kosher. It's literally, our world is literally functioning off of people reacting to things. Okay, that's what it is. It's, again, one of the oldest forms of art. So I don't know why she's acting brand new. Again, she's dumb, so she doesn't realize that. She thinks that like reaction channels on YouTube are just like this new thing. It's not. She also posts, you don't care who I am in a relationship with. You don't care about anything other than the quote unquote drama my life brings to your channel. Now, I think yes and no. I do think, and I'll speak for myself, I'll speak for the reaction channels I do watch. People in the beginning were very worried for you because you are dating a feeder and you are a woman who for 11 years has failed and only gone on to gain over 200 pounds on their channel, who's morbidly obese and showing no signs of improvement and is just getting worse and aging, which are like the two worst things that could be happening to you right now. And so when people first saw that you were dating a feeder, people were genuinely worried and reaching out to you and saying like, hey, you might not know this because people know you're illiterate on the internet. You, there is so many things you're illiterate on. One of them being the internet. You do not know how the internet works. You think that just because you delete something that like it doesn't exist anymore. You think that like people aren't able to track things or look at how something was created, you know, like, or just go back and watch videos of you contradicting yourself. Like that to you is a mystery. So people, rightfully so, didn't think that you were aware of who Emily was. And so people were commenting on it and saying, hey, look at this shit. Now, what people fail to realize is that Amber probably already knew, and honestly, Amber, I don't think can get a relationship outside of a feeder relationship anymore. She is not a good person, and the only thing that's going for her at this point is her morbidly obese body, right? And who's the person that's going to be attracted to that? Feeders. People who are attracted to big girls or big guys don't give a fuck about their personality. They don't care who they are as a person. They care about them being big and them getting bigger. And Amber Lynn, for her whole life that we've seen, at least on YouTube, she has only wanted a yes man to let her feed herself and to just shut up and let her be who she wants to be. And that, the feeder relationship is the perfect relationship for Amber. So I think a lot of us didn't realize that, yeah, this is probably what Amber wants, but she doesn't want the embarrassment of telling people that the only relationship she can get is a feeder relationship, because that is embarrassing, right? Like finding out that someone doesn't love you for you, but they love you just because of the way you look, doesn't matter what size you are, it's embarrassing. Like that's hurtful for a person, and especially for a narcissist or whatever personality disorder she has. For someone like Amber, who has such an insanely inflated ego, not deserved at all, to have to admit to people that they're not liked for them, that they're just liked for their grotesque body is not something they're gonna want to admit. That's a big ego deflator. So, sorry, I do want to post the Amber admitted she sent it to Emily in a live stream when they started dating. I've done some research into it where it came from, and it came from a profile that's still up on the Phoebe site that's linked to Emily under the name Walnut/Emily Gray. LOL, Emily Gray. Amber admitted herself that she posted this. So after Amber went and decided to blame Erica because now she can't admit that she posted it. She can't admit Emily posted it. It has to be some big conspiracy of like, just happens to be that it ended up on a feeder website. How did that happen? Oh my gosh, it must have been Erica. So someone messaged Erica, and I will read those to you. It starts off with, Erica, I found your profile through Brittany since hers is public. Amber Lynn is publicly accusing you on her channel of leaking the Crumble cookie video to social media. This is pretty serious allegations. Do you want to make a statement on this for the community? And Erica replies, who are you? Valid. Responds, I'm just a girl who's been part of the Amberverse for too many years now. Not sure if anyone has actually tried asking you any of this yet, or if you were even aware, so I thought I would try to reach out. Sorry, my camera turned off. Okay. Amber lives in this delusion that everyone else lives, like, is just thinking about Amber, because Amber only thinks about Amber, and honestly, Amber can't imagine thinking about anyone else, and so I don't think she can put herself in other people's shoes knowing that, like, Amber is, like, such an insignificant speck on this universe. We all are, but especially Amber, like, she doesn't do anything for anyone. She only really just destroys everything that's around her. And so like people aren't really out there thinking about Amber. Like once they get free from Amber, it's kind of like okay, hands are clean, like I'm gonna move the fuck on. And every single person that's been in her life in a significant way has done this once they left. And honestly, when the inevitable end to Emily and Amber happens, I guarantee you Emily will be gone. She will be like a ghost in the wind. Like Amber's not gonna fucking hear shit about her anymore. Yeah. So then it continues on. The person that messaged Erica sent her the video, my cookie crumble video, and it says, by the way, if you're curious, here's the clip when she talks about you and the situation. She also posts the community tab post that I read, and Erica goes, wow, she really called me abusive, which, yeah, like, that's fucking bizarre coming from Amber. Then it goes, it appears so. She kept you secret for us for a long time, so we really only ever heard her side on things. She lies a lot and has lied about her partner and similar things in the past, so we're all skeptical, of course. I mean, to be fair, Erica, Brittany, and Amber lied a lot in that whole situation. I don't think any of them were correct in that situation at all, but Amberlynn went on to make it worse because she has an audience, right? Erica and Brittany do not, and so like it's kind of like, okay, they look stupid for a second, but they can move on with their life. Amber, she's under a microscope because of the fact that she has lied to her audience for 11 years. People know how to call out her bullshit, and also we see the patterns in her relationship, so it just wasn't good. Erica replies, get the law involved, ? I could sue her for making that video. I didn't even do this. I think people that say, I'm gonna sue you, it's fucking stupid. Like, you ain't gonna sue anyone. Lawsuits are expensive as hell, and people don't be running around saying I'm gonna sue people when they're actually suing people. But I understand, like, yeah, Amber is literally defaming Erica because she got caught in the fact that she's in a feeder relationship. The woman that responded, she has mentioned wanting to do the same thing, and she could be considered as this could be considered revenge porn. So you have any definite evidence it wasn't you? I would try to make that known as she doesn't come for you. Again, if Erica didn't do it, There's gonna be no proof of it if Erica didn't do it, you know what I mean? So I don't think Erica really needs to like worry about it. She generally didn't do it. She can sit back and just watch this train wreck happen. And I don't think she did. Let's see. Also, revenge porn, I don't think this would be revenge porn because, well, one, Erica didn't post it, but two, Amberlynn said she was gonna post it. Like, so I'm confused on that. But it could be, I guess, I don't know if it could be considered revenge porn. Also, Amberlynn said it's like not crazy. I haven't seen the video. I don't know if some of you all have seen the video. I know that on Google it was like one of the most popular search things. I also looked it up. I was like, I want to see it if it's there. I want to see what the fuck this bitch does, but I couldn't find it. Erica then replies, she says she was going to release it herself on the community tab. Yeah, but the thing is, she couldn't release it on YouTube because YouTube would not have allowed that. And then the woman says, yeah, it doesn't really add up, LOL. And then Erica replies, well, I'm telling you, I didn't do any of this. Anyone who asks me further, I'll let them know. And if the law does get involved, I'm more than happy to show them anything they want. Exactly, because she doesn't have anything to hide. She didn't fucking do it. But if that happens, she better have proof because I'm going to sue. She ain't gonna sue. Hopefully one of her fans can talk that sense into her. Now, here's the thing, Erica. Amber doesn't have fans. She has, like, people that discover her and then 2 weeks later are like, oh, fuck, this bitch is crazy. Okay. Then the woman responds, okay, thank you for sharing your side of things. I will let people know. Hopefully things don't escalate further. And Erica says she can try me if she wants, which I think is a pretty good signifier that she's got nothing to hide. I think Amber does, but I do not think Erica does in this instance. Okay, So on one of her community posts, someone responded, "I feel you there, girl, but really weird to be messy in Jordy's chat, lol." She responds, "Hello, BPD. I am having a moment. I must admit the things I have found out today have made me spiral, unfortunately. I'm so fucking sick of this bitch blaming BPD for her shitty personality. It is not your BPD. She gives people who have any mental health disorder a bad name. She makes it seem like these are separate entities to her. It is not. It is you. People can definitely have freakouts, but it's still you having a freak out, right? What BPD or other mental illnesses do are sometimes make it so that you're not able to cope in the appropriate way. It doesn't change your personality. You're a shitty person. Point blank period on that one. Then someone responds, "BPD is not an excuse, love. Please get yourself a warm beverage, get off the internet for a bit, and breathe. It's been a rough couple of days for you." I think people are trying to be nice to her, but also telling her the truth, because she will not listen to anyone that's just like straight up just, you know, telling it how it is, which is, yeah, it's not BPD's fault. It's you, Amber. Like, you have been this way your entire channel, and you have done nothing to get yourself help with BPD, so you're not allowed to use BPD as an excuse. It's just you. She also posted a community tab saying, "Jordy telling me what to do with my live is comical. You sit in your mom's basement." He literally lives in his own house. What are you talking about? "Play World of Warcraft." Okay, so someone has an interest in Amberlynn, once again, like she did in the entire Crystal era, in the Destiny era, is make fun of anyone that has an interest that Amberlynn doesn't deem like cool or respectable. Yeah, Amberlynn's interests consist of shopping, buying journals that she doesn't use, buying pencils that she doesn't use, and buying perfume to like hide her stinky ass. So, okay. And your skin has never seen a day in the sun. Again, comical coming from you. Amberlynn is like textbook, like when they call something out on you, it's really them calling themselves out, right? Like we see it a lot in high power people in like high positions of power in our societies, right? Like they'll come and like attack civilians and like just like everyday people, but really it's like them telling on themselves. Amberlynn does that. Amberlynn constantly tells on herself. This is literally her. Like, you have to have your mommy drive you out for you to even go outside. You cannot go outside on your own. You spend your days sitting in your fucking crusty ass couch or going to bingo. You literally have to be let out like a fucking dog because you don't have the ability to get in a car and drive because you're too fucking fat. You don't have the ability to go for a walk because you're too fucking fat. You don't know basic concepts. You don't know basic things outside of your house because you've never explored, because you can't, because you've literally made yourself disabled. So it's really ironic to tell Jordy, a person who actually has a fucking life, that he's the pathetic one. Babe, that's you. That's 100% you. Let's see. In one of her community tab posts, someone responded to it saying she was selling on one of the feeder sites. The farms found proof of it right away. Amber says she literally doesn't even have the video. I showed it to her in person. I've never sent it to her. I thought I did, but I didn't. No, Amber, you're such a bad liar. She would never do something like this to me. She would. Everyone so badly wants people to hate Tommy and that they will literally think anything bad, even something psychotic like that. Babe, you spent 3 months gaining like 50 plus pounds in Wisconsin as your girlfriend came and fed you fucking KFC. Shut the fuck up. Then Amber posts, sorry, I'm kind of all over the place. This is like all so much. Amber also posted on her community tab, calm the heck down. I'm not striking anyone, but damn, stop spreading false information about me. Okay. Then she posts, you do brick TOS, you call me a whale almost every single live stream. That's not true. I watch most of Jory's live stream. No, he doesn't. He definitely calls out the fact that you're a big back. because your title for your news video is Life at 600 pounds. Like, shut the fuck up. And she posts, "You literally lie about everything, Jordy. I don't care if you have opinions, but constantly lying isn't cool." No, she doesn't. Amber, that's you. Once again, Amber's calling herself out. Yeah, okay, that, I think I have got everything. So, my final thoughts on this. That was kind of a chaotic video, but my final thoughts are, Amber Lynn once again thought she could outsmart everyone. She and Tommy posted this. This is probably not the first. Apparently there's another one that was titled her struggling to get into a truck, and that was behind a $7.99 paywall, which we saw a clip of that in her vlog a few months back. Apparently there's also one that people found of her eating mashed potatoes. Yeah, Amber is a feeder, like feedie. That is not new. She's always been a feedie. We have seen her eye fuck herself, her entire channel, every time she eats. The moment she started doing mukbangs is when it got really bad and it was very obvious. But like, she has always been a feedie. She has wanted someone to feed her and allow her to blow up to where she is and maybe even more, and to just let her do that. And she's in a dream relationship, but she thought she could outsmart everyone, and people would just, I think at first she thought that it would stir up drama of like, oh, who did this, and like, where is it, and people would be more interested in the video. But people are more interested in the fact that it was on a feeder website, and the fact that it proves once again that your girlfriend is a feeder. Just admit you're dating a feeder. Once that happened, because Amber Lynn is so egotistical in her whatever disorder, she could not allow for her lies to be caught and her ego to be destroyed or bruised by people finding out that once again she's dating a feeder. And so she now is spiraling on this whole thing of like, it's Erica, it's this, it's reaction channels, it's everyone else, it's not me and my girlfriend, who are obviously doing really grotesque things to each other, right? Like, it's not that at all. Like, I'm innocent, it's everyone else. And her spiraling in Jordy's chat, her posting manically on her community page is a huge signifier that she is losing control of the narrative, and she was trying to grapple and like get everyone back on her side, but it just proved more and more how false her narrative is, and how like it's like someone, and Erica should really show this, like someone that's confident in the truth doesn't have to sit there like going on all these different platforms like yelling at everyone else and like trying to point fingers at everyone else. You can just say, okay, well, I know the truth, kind of thing. But Amber knows the truth, and the truth has been found out, and so Amber's trying to cover it up with all these other things, all this other drama, to stir away from the fact that like Amber was caught on a feedy website. That's the reality, and not just once but a few times now. So that's all I have for this recap. It's quite bizarre, to be honest. I think people are just going to keep digging up more information. I think Amber Lynn's going to continue to show her ass as she does every single video. And we'll see what happens. I'll continue to share my thoughts if there's anything more. But at this point, I'm not surprised by any of this. Amber tried to be slick. She's dumb. It didn't work. People found out like literally within like fucking minutes of this happening. So I mean, Amber continues to show her ass off, and I'm here to watch it. You know, not her ass, but like, I'm here to watch her continue to be a dumb fuck and just ruin her life on her own. It's kind of funny. This really is like the worst fucking soap opera ever, but quite entertaining. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. My next video, which I'll post after this, I'm gonna react to the feeder allegations, living at 600 pounds and resenting Lexis. So good job, Lexis. You got yourself back on the hater train. So maybe just make more videos exposing Amber. Okay? Alright, thank you all so much. I'm sorry this was such a chaotic video. There's just so many different parts, and I saw as it was happening, but I wasn't so caught up on like the specific like chats and everything, so I'm sorry if anything was a little bit out of order. But I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!